Hello, everyone. Hope y'all are doing well today. So, I cannot believe it is almost December. I keep saying that, and I saw this reel on Instagram that was sort of referencing that whole idea of all throughout November, we are just constantly being or saying, I can't believe it's November. I can't believe it's almost December. That's crazy. It really is crazy. The year has flown by. So this week I'm planning for November 15th through the 21st. And it's the week leading up to Thanksgiving. This is my social media planner. And I've chosen something a little unusual for this time of the year, which is the Dream Seeker. So I know feathers and leaves and everything are kind of fall, but fall sort of oriented, but these are pastel colors, so not so fall oriented, but I don't know, it was just calling my name. I just wanted to do what I wanted to do, and this is what I wanted to do. So I haven't used this book in a while and wanted to give it a shot and see how I could do on a spread using just this book. I don't think I used any other books. I think I just used this book. So used a big quote that has the copper foiling. I'm going to make I almost said leaves, the feathers sort of flow up the page, looking like they're sort of flowing through the wind. And I've kind of seen this done before multiple times with the feathers kind of flowing across the page or flowing in a circle or something like that. But I don't know, with feathers, it just seems like that's what they should be doing. So, not to be completely ordinary, but yeah, I just that's just what came to me. It's like they should be fluttering up the page. So I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to add these. I didn't cut them. These were actually already like this in the book. They come with some round ones and then also some half circle ones. So they're little, I don't know what they are. It looks like wind. It's what wind would look like if it had a look to it. So I'm going to put these around the feathers so it gives the appearance of that they're blowing or twisting in the wind. So yeah, I'm just playing with that and trying to get this foundation down with the feathers, and then I'm going to add stuff around it. So I'm adding these circles on either side, sort of mirroring each other. The other side, I'm going to have it on top, so it'll kind of be mirroring. And then I'm going to put florals around these, and I'll have some other florals. I had a hard time matching the florals with the leaves and with the other florals with the boxes and whatnot. It was just, for some reason, the florals that I originally picked for this didn't have a lot of matching florals that were similar or in a similar colorway of what I was using. So it was just, I don't know, it was a little weird. I think if I had chosen boxes from just a plain boxes book, it would have been maybe way easier. This one took me quite some time, and of course, I've edited a lot of that out because it was just, it was an hour probably. And I feel more accomplished if I can get one done in 30 minutes. If I do pre-planning, I definitely can get a spread done in about 30 minutes, and then put it on ×2, and then you have a nice little 15-minute video. Or if I edit, I don't always speed them up. Sometimes I just edit them. And yeah, editing out the parts that are just slow and boring, I think, is really important. Some planners don't have those parts. Some planners are just super intuitive, and they just know where everything should go, it seems like. But I'm not one of those planners. I'm indecisive. I'm constantly kind of going back and forth. Does this look good? Moving stuff around, everything like that. So I just think it's much better a viewing experience if I sort of get rid of those parts where I'm just being indecisive. And I've mentioned this before, but So anyways, I had a pretty good idea of where I wanted things, but the problem came up with placement, because whenever I placed it on the page, it looked different than how it looked on the wax paper originally. So it was, see, I was just showing you that that circle I think was meant to be like a little further down, and so I didn't have as much room up top. So when I transferred it, it just got a little moved over, but I made the best of it. I made it work, and I love how this spread is coming out, actually. I actually really like the effect of sort of like the mirroring, and I like these boxes up on their side like this. These are meant for actually a monthly spread, but I like the effect of putting them up on their side, and they look like diamonds, and then I kind of just like layered them, but they're not touching, they're just kind of like stacked. So I really, really like that. And then they have some florals inside the boxes, and they say today with the copper foiling. I got most of the florals on these to match up pretty well. I didn't want them all to look exactly the same though, so you'll see when I put my florals on these circles how I kind of like had to cut some of them a little bit, and yeah, it looks very natural and pretty. So I have to move this feather, just some of these feathers just a little bit, because like I said, everything got transferred up a little bit when I was moving it from the wax paper over, and I just had to reposition some things. So just playing around with that. Oh, I hear the train. Man, I've noticed this train going by a lot lately. I wonder if this has anything to do with the supply chain problems. It is going by like every hour. It's obviously a different train. Some of those times it's going to be another train from somewhere else. But yeah, it's loud, and it's going by a lot during the day especially. And wow, I guess there's just a lot of, I don't know, do people need more, or maybe more is being moved by train? I'm not sure. I don't know all the ins and outs of logistics and stuff like that, but all I know is that my dollar store was pretty much almost out of detergent when I went to do the laundry today. Yesterday I went to pick some detergent up, and I was doing the laundry today. I had to get the most expensive one. That's the only thing they had left. Luckily, there was like a $2 coupon for that sucker, but yeah, they were completely out of the stuff I usually use. I usually use like All Free and Clear. It's just better for your skin. It's like hypoallergenic or whatever. And I've always used that, but they didn't have that. They didn't have the Simply dye-free, nothing like that. So I just got good old-fashioned, the most expensive one, which is Tide, and it's not a scent that I really like, so I just got a small one, and I'm hoping that we can find a big one of the stuff I usually use sometime soon. I checked like $3 stores, and they were all out. It's just nuts. So I know you've probably experienced the same things, maybe with different items, but yeah, it's crazy times right now. Really, it's a little crazy. It's still obviously first world problems. I mean, if you can still buy detergent, you're probably doing pretty good compared to most of the world. But yeah, it's just the conveniences that we're used to. We're up against, some problems right now that are definitely challenging our sense of comfort, our comforts, our daily comforts and conveniences and everything. So I think we just, myself included, need to be, grateful for what we have, and that's all you can do. You have to be just grateful for what we do have, and hopefully the things will get straightened out soon enough. Hoping and praying, and that everybody has a good holiday. I'm sure there will be people these two holidays that are coming up, or not just two holidays. Obviously, there are multiple holidays coming up, but for the next 2 months is basically what I meant. That there will be people like suffering, and we're thinking of actually volunteering on Thanksgiving Day, because it just so happened that my mother-in-law is going to be in the hospital with her husband for Thanksgiving Day. She didn't want to leave him there alone on Thanksgiving Day, so she's going to be there. And there are, they have 5 kids, so we can't really take turns. There's only 2 visitors per day, so I'm not sure who will get to go. Probably most people will want to be with their families, but somebody will probably, I'm sure, go visit sometime during that day. But my parents had already planned our family thing for Sunday, in thoughts that his family would do theirs on Thursday as usual, as every other year. But so we may be wide open on Thursday, and I was just thinking it would be nice to volunteer. And I want to teach Ella, my little 3-year-old, and her sister, that giving back is, we actually volunteer every month anyways, with our church, at the food giveaway. They give away so much food, like boxes and boxes of food to the community, anybody who needs it. So I'm just thinking that might be a nice thing to like incorporate into the holidays. So yeah. Well, my spread is almost done. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Well, actually, I'm going to add some florals. That's what I'm doing now. I am almost done, but I'm going to add some florals down here at the bottom and then a little bit up on the box at the top, because it looks a little odd just being, I don't know, I was sort of faced with this conundrum of, should I put this vertical box next to these diamonds, like right next to them, or should I put it down at the bottom corner, or down lower, not the bottom corner, the middle corner, or the middle section, sorry, put it down a little lower. I just wasn't sure. So I kind of just put it right smack dab in the middle there. So I added the florals down at the other bottom, and then I was thinking I should add florals, but then it's like there are already florals here. So just whitening it out, and then I'm gonna just add like a little circle, like a dot that says Brave, and it has some florals, and then some of the feathers from one of the other florals that I had cut off. So make the best use of those. And that little sticker is so cute. It's got the copper foiling and just, it's like a pink color, and then it has like just a few little florals on it. It's very small and dainty. And then I'm going to put the feathers right behind there. And I really like the spread. I really like the way it turned out. It's different, I think, than others that I've seen. And I don't know, I like it. It's definitely my style. I love this Dream Seeker book. The colors are so pretty. There's a few stickers in here that are a little weird, I think, that are hard to like incorporate. But for the most part, they're also beautiful, like the feathers and the florals. Those skulls are just hard to incorporate. The buffalo skulls are just really hard to incorporate for some reason. It makes it have like definitely a Western vibe. So I don't know. I haven't been able to use those. I haven't really felt like I've been able to incorporate them into a spread. If you have any suggestions on that, please let me know. Because they have some really pretty florals around them, but I don't know. So just finishing up there, and that's going to be my spread. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in as always. And although we face, definitely some challenges coming up, just keep in mind we really have it made. So thank you all so much for watching. Here's my spread, and I hope you all have a lovely holiday weekend and lovely holiday coming up for Thanksgiving. Thanks, guys. Bye.